Good morning, guys. July the 8th here in central Illinois. Going to be another humid day. I just thought I'd show you what's going on with the powered steam crane. Seems like I feel like I'm back in the military again, hurrying up and wait. I'm waiting for some more parts to come in. So they promised they'd be here by yesterday, and here we are today. So, but whatever. They'll be here this week, hopefully. But I've got everything. Everything's coming along pretty good. I am to show you this. This is a smokestack that I got off of a toy site, and I dropped it. But what it's for is it's the ring for like a smokestack there on the power station, and I had thought about using this, and I still might. But the other thing that I bought, I'm waiting for it to come in the mail here this week. I don't know of any of the train manufacturers that ever bothered to put a smokestack on a steam-powered crane. Now, this 810 is clearly a steam-powered crane, as is the 219. That's what they're supposed to represent. The only one that I know that put a stack on their crane was American Flyer, and I think it's called a 635. I don't have one, and I can't tell from the picture how big they are, but I bought one. They came in chrome and they came in black, stuff like that. But what I bought was a junk crane, and I bought it for the only reason I bought it for was the doggone smokestack. So when I get that, we're going to see how that looks on the top of this cab, because I definitely want a smokestack. But I find it interesting that since they're actually showing a steam crane, why didn't they put at least a small something that would indicate that there was a stack coming out from the boiler underneath of it? So I got to see how that's going to look on it. I'm waiting for some wheels with handles on it to try and put a lift, a drum, so that we can take the hook and move it up and down. More for show than for go, but might as well have it looking as much as you can, and a little bit of play value. This swings nicely, so I've got that. I've also got it set up for a, if you can see that in there, that's called a clevis. It's for a clevis. It's a clip, and I can't tell you how long they are, but I've used these a lot for couplers. That's soldered to the underneath side. I don't like the way it's set up, so I may take it off and I may bore it through and have it like we've got here in the back. That just drops through, and you cotter pin everything together, and it works pretty doggone good. I've used it a number of times. So it's coming along. I also had manufactured an inch square rubber stamp that says Union Pacific Railway. So I'm going to see how, when I get it, I'm going to practice with it and see how well that works. I've thought about building a small sign and putting that here on both sides, and then rubber stamping the back. The sign would be similar to that I did on the Goose here. I set that all up, painted it, rubber stamped it, and then mounted it to the side of the body. So I may try something like that on this. It just all. Oh, I've also got a real steam whistle coming for this. I found an outfit out online that makes G-scale lost wax castings. They had a lot of really neat stuff, and they also make I didn't buy them, but I really wish I would have now. They make a wonderful set of brass marker lights. Pretty good size. I would imagine everything is in millimeters, but I believe the one is a little over 1/4 of an inch in diameter. Well, you can you could put the jewels in it. I think they come with jewels, and you could light it. So you could have some really, really nice looking marker lights on these if you wanted to. And I've always wanted to have marker lights. So I may have to bite the bullet and buy a pair and see whether or not I can assemble them, because you do have to put them together, and you do have to do a little bit of soldering. So we'll see where that goes. But anyhow, I bought a number of things from the guy coming out of California. So when I get the steam whistle here, I'll see how it looks up on the roof. Because if it looks right, I intend to put a steam whistle there along with the smokestack, just to make it look more like a steam crane. So it's doing good. It runs well. I'm still waiting for a magnet, which is the same size as that plate down there, that I can take and drill a hole through it, and then mount the crane to the base and have it be held tight with the magnet. That's the plan anyhow. We'll find out. Amazon's supposed to have them to me tomorrow, but I think it looks pretty good pulling my handmade gondola, which I did not make. Somebody else did that, but I found that on eBay and thought, yeah, it needs to come home here. I need it for something. I don't know what. See, you got to watch it. That boom is already starting to swing and just about hit the water tower. But well, like I say, I got to get it more secure. But it runs well. I'm really happy with it. I adjusted the front trucks, shortened the one axle. That solved a lot of problems. Had a wonky wheel on it that I thought I could resurrect, and my resurrection went even farther south. So I just got another wheel and took care of that. So that's where we're at. It's coming along. I'm really getting ready for the paint shop. I think the first thing, once I finish it off, the first thing I'll paint up is the boom. See how that looks. That'll allow the paint to cure before I start to assemble everything. Got 2 holes to patch in the roof, but other than that, I'm just goofing around. In fact, today, Jacksonville, Illinois is 60 miles from me. Well, they're moving in a contingent of World War II heavy armor, Shermans, various other things. They're all going to be on display from 12 to 4 today at the Jacksonville, Illinois fair. And I think I'm going to drive down to see that. Tomorrow night, they're going to have what they call Salute the Troops, where they're going to put these things up and they're going to use dummy rounds and shoot them off at night. But I'm not going to bother going down there for that. I go down there in the light of day and see these tanks, and maybe I'll do a video on them and later on and post it up here. I just find that kind of stuff cool. It's fitting. It goes with pre-war electric trains. So, all right, guys, have a good one. We'll talk with you later. Toodaloo.